So I just saw Captain Marvel, and I guess I got what I was expecting. Going into this, I wasn't really excited for it because the trailers looked extremely average, but I still wanted to get context for this character before seeing her in Endgame. But by the end of this movie, it really didn't show anything that I couldn't have just guessed for myself. Now I can forgive a predictable plot if the characters are written well, but other than a couple of performances, no one else really tried to be anything above average. Sam Jackson does a good job portraying the young Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn sure does know how to sell his corny villains. But Brie Larson is such a blank slate in this movie. She definitely doesn't give the worst performance, but she still could have done better. It especially doesn't help that she's so overpowered it stops any opportunity for the story to go in an interesting direction. Like in the beginning when they introduced the power suppressor on her neck, I thought it was going to be about her getting used to fighting like a normal soldier while on Earth, and in the end learning that her powers weren't the answer to all of her problems.
That's why I turned down the throne. But this isn't about the crown, this is about the people, and they're dying, and they're your people too.
Forget it. I have.
Okay,
Okay.
good, great.
Great.
Thank you
For what?
for this. Didn't see that, did you? Damn, it's better. Ooh, that's better.
On top of that, she would have proven to herself and others that she can still take care of business without relying on her powers alone. Aside from that, there really isn't that much else to talk about. The story and action are so forgettable, I'm surprised there's this much controversy surrounding it. I would have been able to understand the reactions to this movie if Wonder Woman hadn't have come out first and proven that female-led superhero movies can still be good despite the rough history. But at the end of the day, it's so harmless that it's not worth getting angry over. The best description I could think of for this movie is the Solo of MCU movies, because if this wasn't part of the MCU, there would be nothing in this movie worth watching. So I guess go see it if you're a die-hard Marvel fan, but for everyone else I'd say it's worth skipping.